would argue that the former champion Petr Yan is the greatest fighter in UFC history to have actually lost 3 fights in a row. This man has either been champion or #1 contender for much of his UFC career. He's got that patented high shell. He's one of the best boxers in the UFC, and if you are looking for a boxer to cross over to the sport of boxing in this era of super fights and realize success, you can do a whole lot worse than Petr Yan. He doesn't really have much interest in that right now. He wants to get back to undisputed greatness, and he's got a good opportunity in this matchup tonight to do just that. Petr Yan, he has graced the octagon with his mind set on one thing tonight, that UFC championship belt. Well, this is exciting here, DC. The founder of Jeet Kune Do, one of the founding fathers, really, of mixed martial arts, Bruce Lee, is back in a big spot here tonight.
Bruce Lee is what every kid looked to when they thought about doing karate. Bruce Lee is the person that anyone looked at when they said, I want to be a fighter. It was the speed. It was the charisma. It was the approach of Bruce Lee that made him so special. And tonight, he's going to look to show a new generation of fighters exactly how it's supposed to be done.
And if you hear the phrase, drillers make killers, right? I mean, that was Bruce Lee in a nutshell. He felt like practice would make perfect. Nobody trained as hard as the great Bruce Lee. Bruce Lee, he has graced the octagon. It means we are ready to go with our main event of the evening. Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight championship fight. All right, here now, the veteran voice of the octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Petr Yan. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Heavyweight Champion of the world, Bruce the Dragon Lee!
One of the best in the business, Herb Dean, is our referee tonight. All right, all eyes on Petr Yan as this round begins. At times, people have suggested that he plays with his food a little bit. Really just likes to get his reads and then chooses to attack later in the fight. We'll see how he approaches the early portions of this round.
Game of inches right there, boy. Wow. It was a good night if that landed.
Nice defense there. Huge block. Well-placed kick there by Lee.
Caught that kick there.
Hook in the clinch there by Yan.
Oh, man, both of these guys can really take a shot.
Now he's starting to find his groove with the counter strikes. This is his bread and butter. Oh, and there's the double leg takedown for him. Beautiful entry there. Trying to pass the guard here, but a nice job by the bottom fighter defensively.
Bottom fighter did a fantastic job of following with his hips, making sure he blocked any attempt to get past his guard. Nice reversal on the ground. Great job.
And busy as he looks to improve position here. All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here.
Let's go. We got a scramble here.
Yan's right back to the full mount here. Ground and pound strike there now. The ground strikes starting to pile up. If you're the bottom fighter, DC, what do?
You got to move, you got to shrimp, you got to get up on a hip to try to move your opponent off of you or pull him down to close the space.
Really maximizing his shots here on the ground. Oh, nice job to split his guard and get the ground strike home again. Lee getting absolutely worked here from the top. These are some very effective ground and pound strikes. All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent, you gotta be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position.
That was a slick transition.
Oh, huge pop from the crowd as the fighters get back up to their feet. I mean, you and I love a good grappling match, but these fighters came to see knockouts.
Yeah, the fans came to see them knock each other out, and that's what they're going to get. All the grappling was beautiful to watch, John, but ultimately, it is the striking that people show up for.
Well, he continues to stay busy. What do they say, DC? Punches in bunches?
Punches in bunches, landing upside his opponent's head over and over again.
Under 2 minutes to go here in round one. Back and forth we go. Oh, perfect head kick there. Leg kick lands. How about the accuracy to land right there? His opponent's wobble chin.
He's hurt bad. He cannot take another shot like that. Oh, nice body shot.
Right hook attempt. That's a miss. Oh, the head kick lands. Takedown there by Petr Yan. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here. Beautiful transition.
Trying to guard pass here. Not today.
No, it ain't happening. Good job understanding the transition.
Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
Oh, he reversed position there on the ground, and he's now in the dominant position.
Now he's going full mount.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Yan. Striking pretty well from the bottom here.
Oh.
Final seconds here of round one. Good work from the top here by Petr Yan. Another ground and pound strike lands. Round two straight ahead.
Nice. Everything is going perfect. You're striking, looking beautiful. You're hurting this kid. You're hurting him. Just keep going.
All right, let's get you some pictures from that previous round, DC. A lot of good work with the ground and pound strike.
Yeah, he was able to control posture, get himself postured up, land big ground and pound as he ended the round. What a great finish to a fantastic round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Round two underway. All right, here we go with our next one. Oh, picture-perfect shot there, DC, and one more of those, he might be out.
I mean, the fight is going to be over. I can't believe he's still standing. That shot landed perfect. Oh, nice right hand.
Oh! Nice job to control the range and using his reach advantage to get that punch home. Right hook to the head, blocked. Counter punch landed there by Petr Yan.
I give one, I take one. You give one, you take one. That's how this fight is being played out. Oh, nice shot there by Yan.
Oh, punches in bunches as he lands another combination there. Really doing a nice job stringing his shots together.
He's doing a great job of stringing the shots together and also just mixing up the target and the attacks. Great job finding different places for his strikes to land.
Good straight hand there by Lee. Gets the elbow up into the target. Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. All right, they separate now. We'll see who can get off in space. Always busy here in the clinch. Lands a nice punch there. Out of range with that kick attempt. Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds. Yan gets tattooed by that straight punch. Lee's now dealing with a cheek cut. Just over 3 minutes to go in round 2. All right, so a good job defensively by him here as he raises the guard and prevents any damage.
Shades of James Toney. Always seeing things coming at him. He's such a great defensive fighter. Nice entry into the finish correctly. Nice transition.
Yan's in half guard now.
Great job landing from the top position. The swelling is starting to show. He has been beaten up from the top. He has got to move. Another strike gets through from the top position.
Bottom fighter better move.
Yeah, he's got to move, John. He's got to shrimp and try to either get up or pull his opponent back into him so he doesn't have the posture to land that big damage.
All right, working inside the closed guard now. This is no safe place against this opponent. Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Yan. Oh, there's another ground strike for good measure. All right, working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips.
He's putting him in exactly the positions he needs to be in right now. He's able to relax here. And he understands, being a veteran of so many fights, that as long as he's on top, he's winning. He feels like he's winning here.
All right, DC, half guard position here. You've done a lot of good work in this spot in your career.
Oh, man, I love this position. And you see this fighter today loves it, too. It is the most secure position in fighting. You get an underhook on one side, you keep a half guard on the other, and then you just go to work. It's the safest position, especially for a wrestler.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Petr Yan.
And another one. Another strike from the top lands for him.
Well, he is really seeing things well offensively here tonight, and he's caused a lot of swelling there on his opponent.
You got to address this now, because it's only going to get worse. Your opponent is not going to let you off the hook. You've got to move. You've got to change something to try to deter him from going to that spot.
Oh, good ground and pound here. Man, he's killing it on the ground. Another strike gets through. Oh, outstanding combination of ground and pound punches here. And now he's got the back.
There it is. Now he's going to mount.
Oh, hard ground and pound strike there. I believe that one opened him up.
30 seconds left. Let's go. Let's fight hard.
Well, not good body language from his opponent here, DC. He's curled up.
No, he's exhausted. He's been beaten.
Seconds winding down in round 2. Yan's right back to the full mount. All right, round 3 coming up next. All right, so the round is over. You see, obviously, the fighter has a cut on his cheek sustained in that round, but better to be below the eye than above it. The cut man is in there trying to close it up.
I want your striking to be a little bit sharper. Punches go out.
All right, they attend to the fighter on the stool, and I guess if you are going to be cut open, cheek ain't a bad place for it.
Yeah, it's the best spot, right? You never want to be cut. You never want to be bleeding. But if it's on the cheek, it's as good of a spot as it can be. But you still got to do something different, though, because even though the blood isn't going in your eye, every time you get hit there, it's horrible.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
Round 3 of a possible 5. All right, so next round underway here, and you got to admire the stamina that both of these guys still have. He's had a huge strike right there. I'm not sure how many more of these his opponent can take.
Massive shot that he landed. Great job.
Oh!
There it is. That's that one, that right hand.
Oh, looking to land the leg kick. That one checked. There's his jab. Lee gets caught by that straight punch there. Man, these guys have some chins on them. Huge shots being landed on both sides. Lee's right torso starting to bruise pretty good here. Oh, well-timed overhand there by Petr Yan.
Another strike to the head lands.
Nice. Nicely done. Straight right, he misses. You wonder if the offensive fighter is going to start to get frustrated here. Most if not all of these shots are getting blocked.
They're getting blocked because he's fighting one of the best defensive fighters in the UFC.
Effective punch there by Lee. Yan's got a bruise appearing on that left side now. Got to think that bodily investment is going to pay dividends later in the fight.
Look at how he turns his hip into that leg kick. But he needs to check one of these kicks. He has to discourage him from throwing this kick over and over again.
Oh, a huge strike lands there, DC.
He landed that massive shot. Now he needs to try to find the next shot, the follow-up shot that will finish the fight.
3 minutes. Oh, he lands another debilitating strike to the body, and he continues to punish his opponent's midsection. Had a lot of success with it in the previous round, and picking up exactly where he left off.
To the top.
Oh, nice straight left there. So we have passed the midway point in the fight. Lee's limping. That would suggest that the leg kick is having the desired effects. Both fighters starting to open up a little bit. Well, he continues to stay busy, and he continues to land with volume punches here.
I mean, volume.
Oh, huge strike lands there, and somehow his opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of strikes.
Oh, he lands a massive kick here. Oh, a big left hand.
Oh!
And a miss with the right hook. Oh, he landed another great shot to the body there, really starting to connect at a high percentage now in the latter stages of this fight.
What a nasty kick. That was thrown with ill intent.
Oh!
Oh, he's stunned bad. He's got to grab him. He's got to recover.
Throws a big right hand, but doesn't find its home.
Oh, man.
Oh, huge left. Big knee there to the chest.
Oh, my goodness. Nice looping punch.
Well, you got to think he's going to enjoy watching this one back tomorrow morning. He has landed a ton of significant strikes, and really a guy who has been a monster in the gym, finally putting it together here in the octagon.
To go home and admire your work, it doesn't take till the next morning. He's going back to the room right now and inspiring up the video to look at beauty in action, and he was the one causing all the action.
All right, so that opened up a cut around his eye area.
He hasn't moved his head well. He was taking shots too clean, and now a cut has opened up. Oh, he separates from the clinch.
And the switch kick lands. Big right hook coming, it's blocked. 15 seconds. Pretty strong jab there by Yan.
10 seconds, let's go, baby. 10 seconds.
All right, 3 rounds down, potentially 2 more to go. We are headed to the championship rounds.
Don't worry about the cut, we're fine.
All right, so the round is over, but not before damage was done. Cut on the cheek, sustained in that round. Cut man in there quickly as usual to try to seal it up. All right, so back to the stools we go. They say defense wins championships, and he has not defended well tonight.
He isn't trying, or at least it doesn't seem like he's trying. He has got to move his head. He's trying to react when the punch is already coming, and that's not working. If he takes many more of these shots, this fight is going to be stopped due to the swelling.
Ready. Ready. Good.
We have arrived at the 4th round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, so here we go. You can feel the tension. 4th round is underway. We'll see who has the upper hand here.
You feel it inside of the arena. The fighters feel it inside of the
Bring him over the top. This fight's going to be over, DC.
What a great way of mixing up his attack. He didn't stay the course. He mixed it up. He went high when his opponent thought he was going low, and now he's got him hurt very badly.
Oh, they're trading huge shots here. We'll see who's the last man standing. So pretty good recovery by the opponent after getting stunned pretty good. Gotta capitalize on those opportunities.
I mean, you can't waste these opportunities. You don't get them as often as you'd like. So when you get a guy hurt, you gotta find a way to finish the fight.
Well, no feeling out process tonight. Both fighters invoking damage on the other, DC.
Yes, we knew this would be very competitive. We knew that this was a tough fight. We knew that both guys would be very evenly matched in this fight. But we didn't expect to see this type of war between these two guys.
Well, I think I can smell the blood at this point in time. That canvas didn't look like that a few fights ago. Blood is flowing from that cut with every passing strike.
Every strike. And it burns. John, it burns so bad. When you get cut like that, every time a shot lands, it just burns. So this guy needs to try to find a way to not take and limit the damage he's taking from his cut. Easier said than done, though.
Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Oh, now looking to posture up, and he lands a big head strike. Nicely done there by Petr Yan.
He passes to half. He's very accurate in the ground and pound, and it's showing because he's landing so consistently. And there you go, again, half guard.
All right, so there it is again. He's been very efficient with his ground and pound striking game tonight.
And now they're starting to pile. He's starting to pile them together. Punch after punch is starting to land from the top position.
Really good job to land these strikes from top position. Yan's in half guard. And there it is, another strike on the ground, gets through. A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. Relentless pressure from the top by Yan.
That was nice. He's got to start to get to the get-up process. Because everybody talks like you just get up, you don't. It's a process, right? You get to the underhook, you build to the elbow, then you start to gain height to get back to your feet.
Oh, you gotta love the ground and pound strikes here. Oh, another strike lands from the top. Yan's back inside control here. All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound. Lands a nice leg kick.
Well, some fighters, when they get cracked in the mouth, they respond well. He got stunned earlier in the round and hasn't really recovered or gotten back into things.
People react differently, right? Some people just get back going. He's having a hard time building his way back into this fight.
Misses with the left hook. Looked like he might have landed there. Instead, a swing and a miss by Lee. Yan's nose is bleeding now. Looks to be cut, perhaps there on the bridge. Under a minute now to go in this one.
Oh, you hurt him bad. Oh, that right hand barely missed there.
Oh, look.
Oh, another one.
So wisely, he continues to attack that area that is cut wide open. When you were fighting, was that something you would do? You see a cut, try to attack it?
It's like a target.
Yeah.
I mean, you want to get your hands on that cut. You want to punch him in it. You want to elbow him in it. Anytime you see your work paying off, you go down the path.
Look how excited you just got talking about punching a dude who's already wide open. Like, you got really excited.
It is, right? And I'm old now. I don't even want to fight no more, but I do love a little damage.
Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue.
Body shot after body shot.
Stop.
He keeps landing these strikes, really zapping the gas tank of his opponent.
All right, buddy, sit down.
All right, so there's the end of the round. You see the blood trickling down as he makes his way back to the stool. Cut on the bridge of the nose, or so it appears from the strike in that round. Cut man getting right to work. All right, back to the stools we go. Offensively, a lot to like from him, but on defense, he hasn't been able to stop anything tonight.
Yeah, it's got to be the whole game, though, John. He's got to be willing and able to do everything. He's done a good job on the offensive side, but he has not defended well, and now he's dealing with that nasty cut. That cut is going to be an issue as the fight goes forward. He's got to change something.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
Fifth and final round, forthcoming. All right, next round is now underway. Hopefully the action continues at a high level. Pretty good first 5 minutes.
Pretty good first 5 minutes. Both of them.
Man, what a connection right there. I'm not sure his opponent knows where he is.
No, he is on Beach Street right now. Over the top of his head. When you take a hook like that, you are on wobbly legs. Oh!
Lee's limping now, Daniel. You see the right leg damaged, a lot of it courtesy of that last kick. So we'll see if he can figure out a way to get his footwork back and make the requisite adjustments. Just out of range with the big right hand. Oh!
Hurt him again. Game of inches right there, boy. Wow. It was good night if that landed. Big shot lands for both guys.
Yan's blocking pretty well now, so an adjustment made by the fighter to protect that already significantly damaged nose. That is a huge shot right there, DC. You don't want to eat too many more of those.
No, and he needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Man, he is so sound defensively. Nice job to raise the guard there.
It's the relaxation that allows him to see things coming and block most of the strikes that are coming at him.
Yan's back in half guard. Oh, he's got his knee on the belly, raining down punches here.
Oh, nice.
Keep
3 minutes now to go to decide this one. Looks as though he will let his opponent stand back up. Yes. It's hard to think about a fight in his career in which he has absorbed this amount of damage. His face is essentially shut.
Unrecognizable. He's unrecognizable. That is as close to the term that I can say. This guy does not look like the guy that walked into the octagon early. He made a lot of mistakes early, and they're ultimately costing him right now as we've gotten longer in the fight. If you're going to go out on your shield. If you're going out, go out on your shield. Don't just walk backwards. Go forward. Make him fight you.
Huge connection by him there.
He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished. Game of inches right there, boy. Wow. It was good night if that landed.
Yan's taking aim at that cut right now, DC, and you got to admire the fighter IQ.
He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Under 2 minutes now to go in the fight.
Oh, nice.
Blow is bussing from that cut with each strike landed, and he continues.
He can't even stand. Oh, nice right hand by the champ, yeah.
Well, DC kind of just playing with him at this point, right? You think he's got to go in and just get him out of there.
Well, he's trying, but he gets a little bit anxious, so he starts to throw a lot of punches and not the right punches. And because he's throwing so much, he keeps missing, and by doing that, he's missing chances to end this fight.
Lee's looking to pass out of the half guard here and get that side control, but he is denied by the opposition. Now inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Lee. Fighter trying to pass here, ooh, but gets denied.
Gets denied. Great job, great recognition of seeing what your opponent was trying to do.
Get the hand guard.
Nicely done. Lee's pass is denied. All right, close guard now. Waning seconds of this fight. Gonna try to take his opponents back here, and he does. The official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score this contest 50-45. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, and new undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Petr Yan.
All right, so how about it? There is a new baddest man on the planet. There he is, the now undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the